guys, Pixie here and welcome back to my channel! Today we are back for another speed building video here on my channel. I keep saying channel again. For this video, we are building another modern house. This time, instead of modern light, we are building a modern rustic home. So this house has 3 floors. The first floor has a living area, dining area, kitchen, pantry, laundry area, a bathroom, and then of course the outdoor area, the backyard. The second floor has 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, a tiny gym, and a shared office area. And then the third floor is where the master suite is. Master suite is. So that master suite has its own bathroom, and of course there is another office space there, maybe specifically for the head of the family or something like that. But yeah, this was built on I think a 20 by 20 lot in Windenburg. I forgot what lot I built it on. Hopefully you guys you guys will see it later on when we start on the building part. But as you can see right now, we are still on the showcasing part of the build. It's a very I wouldn't say a very simple, but it's more of like if you guys watched my previous builds, you'll see that I have a thing for brown and oranges right now. So I know some of lately my builds look a bit similar to each other. Maybe it's just that the floor plan is different or something like that, and the color schemes are similar, but hopefully some of you guys would still appreciate it, because I know some of you guys prefer to have a different shape to your build, or a smaller build than my previous ones. So I hope you guys won't mind. But if you are new to my channel and you are enjoying this video, pinch that like button down below. Again, if you are new to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to stay updated with what I do here on my channel, or what I upload here on my channel. And yeah, if you guys still don't follow me on my other social media accounts where I usually update you guys with what I do with my life and what I do with the channel, my links will pop up right now. Boop. There you go. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and of course the Sims 4 gallery. And if there are some Steam gamers out there who are watching my videos, maybe you guys could also follow me there, because right now I finally have an account on that platform. You can just find me as PxiPlays on every platform that you guys want to find me in. Yeah. But yeah, usually I upload speed builds on my channel. Right now I am branching out to different games such as Crest. As you guys have seen, I only have 2 episodes, but it's because I take a longer time to edit those. Not longer time, maybe a tiny bit longer to play that game, because I have to record everything, and I tend to have to cut out a lot of things. But anyways, back to the build. If you guys are curious as to how I built this modern rustic home, then just keep on watching. Hopefully you guys will still stick until the end, and without further ado, let's get to building. So for this build, as I have said earlier, it is a modern rustic build. What inspired me to do this were the windows from Laundry Day Stuff Pack, and the reason behind that inspiration was because lately there are times wherein I tend to forget that there are items in my game that I've never used, or I rarely use, and I really want to use them in a build. So one of the items that I never used in my build, just because I never had the chance to add it to a build that it fits in with are those windows from Laundry Day, and they are gorgeous. It's just that lately I have been building a lot of modern builds, and for some reason sometimes it doesn't really fit in with the aesthetic that I'm going with, or I went with those builds. So I decided to make this modern house a modern rustic one, just because I fell in love most the very first item that I fell in love with Laundry Day was the bulb, the light bulb. I don't know why, but I really do love that item. The light bulb, and there was one more that I really liked in the Laundry Day stuff pack. I forgot, but there was also one more that I always use in my builds. Like, even the ones that I don't show you guys, I usually use those items. I forgot. I'm not sure if it was the chair, or all I know is that it is in build mode. I remember something. There's just I don't remember specifically what it was, but yeah. Anyways, the only thing that I don't like about the windows that I used were that it was the 3-tile window. We didn't have any other window options for that, so we didn't have the 1-tile and the 2-tile. If we did have those, oh my gosh, this build would have been so much better, because I wouldn't use the normal base game windows as you can see right now. I would have used all of those bay windows in my game, just because it looked so good. And at this point, as you can see, you can't really see where I used those bay windows, just because at this point I still didn't remember to use them, because as you can see, I did not filter my items right now. So, well, I mean, later on you won't see me filter it, and maybe it's because I thought at first that the bay windows would be on the lowest or the shortest height of walls, but then it was on the medium height. So that was when I started to delete some of the windows to add the bay windows and stuff like that. And yeah, before we go further on with the build, I apologize if you guys think that my audio is not that good for this video. It's because right now it's already raining where I'm at, and I don't really want to stop myself from recording this, just because rendering, uploading, it takes a lot of time, and I want this to be uploaded on the day that I wanted it to be on YouTube. So yeah. Anyways, we are now on to the furnishing part of the build. The first floor is the most detailed floor out of all of the floors that I furnished, just because I don't know, I can play around with how rustic the looks can be, or what did I say? Or I mean, the first floor just gives out the most rustic vibe for me, just because it's where you welcome guests. It's where most your Sims would hang out most of the time, because in The Sims, of course in real life you will hang out in your room and stuff like that, but in The Sims usually, if you guys watch other players play the game, since I don't really play with the gameplay for this, or I mean the live mode gameplay for this game, for The Sims, just because I enjoy more I enjoy playing with the build mode more than the live mode. But yeah, you can see that usually they hang out in the living area, or where there are more seatings, and they would just go to their bedroom if there is a specific skill building item there, or if they are about to go to sleep. And yeah, the color scheme of the first floor will change a lot later on when we start furnishing the kitchen, just because I didn't really feel the very neutral colors of the living room and the kitchen, or I mean the dining area. Maybe it's because whilst I was looking at it, it looked too dull for me for some reason, or I wanted to add a pop of color, but then I think I forgot that the rug that came with Laundry Day stuff pack had other colors. Oh, now I remember what I used. I think my favorite was the rugs. I think it's that one that I usually use in my builds, specifically for modern builds, because, or I mean cozy builds, because I love the way that the rug that I used in the living area looked, because it looked very cozy. It looked very, would I say traditional? It's a woven rug. Yeah, I can't explain it properly. I guess hopefully you guys get what I mean. But yeah, as you can see right now, you can see the color scheme that I have been using lately, which is brown, black, and yellow. I just love the color scheme because it's very cozy, it's very warm, and if you guys research or search for pictures or references on rustic builds, it's usually not dark but warm, and there's a lot of wood and metal. But then the difference of it with industrial, I think, is that industrial has a lot of pipes, a lot of metal, and not that much of the wood idea of it. And that's why rustic is a more cozy, warm, warmer or cozier than industrial, because industrial has a lot of metal, so it's kind of cold. But then it depends on what you guys prefer. But yeah, anyways, we're halfway through. What have I been talking to you guys about since earlier? Oh my gosh. But I guess we're almost done with the kitchen. I think I'm just adding a lot of details to the walls, just because the wall height is so high that I don't really like seeing any blank space in my builds or blank walls on my builds. I don't know why. Maybe it's because for me it is empty, but it looks emptier, more, yeah, something like that. So I added a lot of clutter here just because, again, if you guys have been with me since long ago, you'll know that I love clutter just because it adds a bit more personality to the build, or it adds that the idea of having it lived in. And yeah, I just enjoy clutter. That's why sometimes I tend to go way overboard with the clutter. As you can see right now, I'm adding a lot of it, but yeah, it looks good. I think for me it does. What else to talk about? If you guys are wondering again what my inspiration for this build was, again, it was the windows, and it was the Modern Light build. I built this right after I finished Modern Light, or oh no, I built this during the time that I was building Modern Light. One reason was again the windows. Two was because at that time I was trying my best to upload the video on a Friday, but then the Modern Light build was a massive build. I mean, it's not that big compared to my other builds, but it was on a 40 by 30 build, and I was thinking I won't be able to finish that for a Friday upload, so I decided to start building this. But then since this one I wasn't able to finish this also, so I decided to just finish Modern Light, and then I will finish this when I'm done with Modern Light. But then since I think I uploaded Modern Light a week ago. Yeah, I uploaded Modern Light a week ago, and then I had the chance to start recording again and uploading again this week, so I decided to upload this one. Why not, right? Even though it's a bit delayed. at least I was able to upload it. Hopefully it will be up on Friday when you guys are watching it, because if you guys follow me on Twitter, you will know that I have a really bad internet connection, just because I'm not using a direct line to my PC. I am using a mobile data. That's so mobile data. Just because my mom and I wanted a portable Wi-Fi, so we bought a portable Wi-Fi, and then we didn't think that they would have this kind of connection. Maybe we forgot that it is using mobile data. It's not that. Maybe it's just because we really wanted to have portable Wi-Fi. But anyways, because of that, my PC wants to update to Windows, to the recent update for Windows 10, and it takes a lot of time. It consumes a lot of internet, so it's like my internet is so slow that it got to 80%, and then it said something went wrong. It went back to 0 and it stuck to 10%. So that's also the reason, I think, why I wasn't able to upload Diamond Whitlock on the day. At first I thought that it was CC, but then it was weird because when I removed the folder that I had just placed in that folder, in the Sims 4 folder, when I removed that, it still gave that same problem. But then I didn't really have that before when I didn't add any CC to my game. So I really think it was the update. So hopefully, if that still happens, I will just inform you on Twitter, and hopefully you guys won't mind to wait for a day or two for the upload on the Sims 4 gallery. Okay, I don't know what to talk about now. I think it's because I'm tired. It's because sometimes I have insomnia, and it's like for today I still did not sleep, and it's already 5:21 p.m. So I was awake since 8 p.m. yesterday until 5:21 p.m. today. So if there are times that I don't know what I'm talking about, I apologize. But yeah, I will try to sleep after this. After maybe I record one more video so that I could be ahead with my video uploading. But yeah, this bathroom is one of my favorite bathrooms. I don't know why. It's because of how it looked very rustic. It's very cozy for some reason. Maybe it's just because of the tone of the wood and the mixture of the metal. And the only thing that I was a bit unsatisfied with was that I wasn't able to squeeze in I was able to squeeze in a shower. I don't like where I placed the toilet. Yeah, I don't like where I placed the toilet. I don't know where I would have placed it if I moved the bathtub to nearer to the wall. Maybe that could have worked. I don't know. But this was the laziest room that I furnished. I think it's because I was sleepy at the time that I started, or I was finishing that room. And for some reason, when I went back to this room, I forgot to refurnish that room. Because this room, I furnished this. I think this was the first room that I furnished on this floor. But then I redid it just because at first it didn't really give a rustic vibe to it. It was very modern, so I decided to redo it. And then I remembered that there was a parenthood bed, the single parenthood bed, as you can see right now, with the pipes, which looked very industrial. But then if you add some wood tones to the room, it would look very rustic and stuff like that. And when I was researching on references on how to design the bedrooms, I saw a bed similar to this, but it was a double bed and it had white mattresses, white pillows, and blankets. And yeah, but I still loved the pop of color for this one just because um the walls are very plain. There are just white walls or the white plaster and then some light wood. So I decided to just add some, again, yellow just because it's very warm, and the blue just makes it a bit cooler, tiny change a bit cooler. And then here I'm just changing the colors just because, again, Modern Rustic for me is a bit warm toned, so the color scheme for that room was a bit bright, so I decided to tone it down and make it a bit warmer. And then this is my second favorite bathroom. So my least favorite bathroom was the one on the first floor. Maybe it's because that was the bathroom where I didn't really have an idea on how to furnish it. I don't know. Maybe it's because since it's a shared bathroom, I wanted to have everything in it, like the laundry bin, the shower, and stuff like that. So yeah. And then this one is it's very simple compared to the second floor bathroom. Maybe it's because it's brighter, and then I didn't really add a second sink to this just because it is an ensuite. So I guess the husband and wife can share the sink already. And yeah, it's very simple. I like it. I love the toned down or the grayish brown color of it, and yeah, I really did love it. And then this bedroom is very simple, unlike the bedroom on the second floor, which can't talk properly, which had a very big pop of color with the red and yellow. I think it was red and yellow and pink, orange, I think. This one is very neutral because it had a toned down brown, as you can see there, as beige, and then a purplish blue, and then some gray carpets and black details. I think that's all that I used here. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will end my commentary right here. If you guys liked the video, pinch that like button down below. If you have any comments, suggestions, opinions, or just about anything that you guys want to share with us here on my channel, don't be afraid to comment it down below, because I do enjoy reading your comments, replying to your comments, because it's just a way to communicate with you guys and to know if you are enjoying my content or if you guys have any suggestions that I do with my content and stuff like that. And of course, if you are new to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe, because I built this channel to share my creations to you guys, not only to the Sims community but also to those who are interested in my videos. Of course, not just the Sims 4 videos. There are also the Crest videos and hopefully some Planet Coaster videos. And in hopes, of course, to give you, your Sims, and my other audiences love, joy, and happiness. Again, thank you so much for watching until the end. I love you all, guys, and I will see you on my next video.